Hello again, welcome back. Today we are going on a rather long journey across the Great Down Under. This is an extremely long and arduous journey. It will include many hardships, many tight connections,
and we're going to make it. It's double-decker, we need to catch it for my sanity.
and lots of trains.
Oh no!
Now that you're all caught up, what exactly are we doing? Here's the plan. This is the New South Wales Trainlink XPT service. XPT stands for Express Passenger Train, but as we will soon find out, it's not so express after all. And this is the New South Wales Trainlink Discovery Pass. This single pass is just about the most overpowered thing in the history of modern day Australian train travel. For just 300 Australian buckaroos, you get unlimited travel on any New South Wales Trainlink service for 2 weeks. For the next 9 consecutive days, we will be hopping between Sydney, Canberra and Melbourne, with these overnight trains being our only accommodation. No hotels, no motels, and definitely no AirBNBs. Oh, and there is a catch. The Discovery Passes cannot book sleeper cabins, so we're going to be sleeping on these for 9 days. If we miss a single connection during any of this, we are stuck homeless in one of the above cities for up to 2 days. What could possibly go wrong?
We are now stranded 71 kilometers away from Melbourne.
Let me introduce you to the crew. This is Laynad, certified geography nerd and avid traveler.
Aaron, let's go.
And just not suitable for long
This is QPT, or Queensland Public Transport, certified nerd who's most definitely in cahoots with half of the Queensland bus driver population.
Look at this is...
And this is our Bean Man, an all-around Chad that keeps the entire team together and a big advocate for sleep. And this is me, the stupid nerd that cobbled this entire itinerary together and spent 2 hours on the line with the poor ticket agent to book everything. Talking about the itinerary, here it is. Are you ready? This one is a doozy. We'll be taking a 4-hour coach to Casino, a 12-hour train to Sydney, then another 4-hour coach to 11-hour train to Melbourne, before hopping to Melbourne. At least that's the plan.
Gaming PC!
I'll only use Easy Mind to launder my money.
Okay. Insanity is really setting in, isn't it? Oh god.
I have nuts and dried fruit. We could go there for the Cucumber Day because we're meeting what's his name at the Opera House.
What is this dangerous driving?
We started day 1 at Brisbane City Hall. QPT and Laynad had both arrived, and while waiting on Bean Man, we decided to go on a little joyride.
Bus diversion going on around here, so...
We're gonna go on that first,
Yep.
because, you know, the bus nerd in residence has to satisfy his soul.
There was, a protest going on for the Indigenous voice in Parliament on one of the key busway bridges leading into the city, so all the buses were either diverted or cancelled.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
This was not ideal, but, I'm not going to get political here, I'm just a random guy on the internet. But please, don't disrupt the single critical bridge connecting all of the bus services from the city to the southern suburbs. People need to go places, and the public transport system is bad enough as it is. Oh well. After struggling through Asian city levels of traffic, we got dropped off back at Roma Street, where we met Bean Man. And just to showcase my absolute mastery of videography skills, we lost the audio of this bit, so you'll just have to watch this overlaid with my gravelly voiceover. We had a little bit of time before our coach was scheduled to depart, so we made our way over to platform 10. I hear you asking, why do you need to go through ticket barriers to take a bus? Well, I don't have an answer for you. That is Australian design. After laughing at the horrific state of the Queensland intercity rail system for a bit,
It does seem rather sad.
we made our way across to the quaint little coach terminal.
We are at Brisbane Coach Terminal again.
After waiting for a little while around the terminal
Bus to Cairns. It's very tempting to get on this one.
It is.
for our orange coach pulled in, it turns out that it was a pretty nice coach.
This is our connection to casino.
After chucking our luggage into the belly of the beast, we settled into our seats and got ready for 4 hours of boss.
We have successfully boarded the bus. It's a really nice coach as well, and there is an i6 with a customized interior sitting next to me.
And as we sat back and watched the first few kilometers of this 8,000 kilometer long journey, we began to wonder if anyone had ever tried this sort of thing before, and I'm guessing that the answer is no. I'm not gonna lie, we couldn't really sleep at all, so we just sat and stared outside as the marvelous Australian landscape rushed past. We saw a large variety of different things. Some of these things include trees, grass, more grass, cars, trees, and more grass. Eventually, we made a brief stop in the small town of Lismore. Many people apparently play baseball there.
Oh, there we go. NSW train link, Casino Station. Thank you so much.
Hey mate,
Welcome to Casino Station. I'll go check the waiting room, see if there's any sockets.
Now you may be wondering, why are we looking for sockets? Surely in 2023 an intercity train would have USB plugs of some sort. Well, I hate to break it to you, but the first XPT train was built in 1981. So each of us had around 3 power banks each. This gets pretty hectic further down the line. At this point, we'd knocked off around 230 kilometers of our trip, but this wasn't even a tiny dent in the entire journey. Nonetheless, morale was pretty high, and we were extremely excited about the train journey that lay ahead of us. Beanman and Leonard had both never taken a long-distance sleeper train before. This was also a real hit of nostalgia for me. The last time I took the XPT was many years ago.
Oh my god, 1100 ISO.
Oh, it's fine. Nothing to be grainy there.
Alright, so we're back doing some B-roll with the drone shots.
So at some point during our little layover at Casino Station, Beanman and QPT decided to run off to eat some chicken wings. I stayed back with Leonard to grab some B-roll of the XPT coming in and some drone shots. Very soon it arrived at the station and we all rushed out to take our first look of our home for the next week or so.
See you then. Goodbye.
We grabbed our bags and headed aboard.
Boarding is finally open.
You may notice that we're traveling in supposed first class, but to be honest, the only difference is that the seats recline slightly more. We figured that if we're going to be sleeping on these things for days on end, we might as well choose the slightly more comfortable option. Plus, our Discovery passes let us book these seats at no extra cost, so we might as well make good use of it. We were a little disappointed to find that we'd been assigned the exact 4 seats that overlap 2 windows, which meant that there was a huge bar where a window should have been.
The gigantic bar.
But, you know, oh well, the train's gonna be trundling through the night anyway. The seats were surprisingly comfortable, very soft and plush, no doubt from having been sat on for many years. We were running slightly behind the schedule already, so the staff quickly set the train up for departure. Doors closed and off we went.
Huh.
All of us sat back and tried to relax into the seats, but after 4 hours of boss, we were pretty energetic. Our train stopped at Grafton.
Alright, let's take a look outside. I don't know how these doors work. There we go.
There's Grafton. Oh, Grafton. I think I made a lot of people angry with that pronunciation. But, yeah.
Before making its way over to Coffs Harbour.
I can't really tell if we're running on time or not, but yeah, here we are, Coffs Harbour. I think from here we're going more down south towards Port Macquarie, before stopping at,
Can't use these doors, man. These doors. Oh lord.
yep, so look at Coffs Harbour.
There it is. Just click it.
Yeah. Oh lord, okay. I
19
mean,
minutes
we've
late.
made up some time. We've made up some time. 19 minutes. It used to be worse.
The Grafton's doing 18 minutes late.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's like 15.
Yeah, it's predicting. So we should be on time by the time we get to Sydney. We'll see, we'll see.
After picking up a few more passengers headed to Sydney and leaving Coffs Harbour, I ate a few cups of instant noodles and got ready for the night. Sadly, I lost the footage of this, but yeah, you can use your imagination. They were pretty good. Depending on your train master, the lights on the XPT dim at different times. Today it was around 10 to 10:30 PM, and as the rest of the crew got ready for a rough night, I began to wonder what Sydney might have in store for us the following day. But instead of sleeping, I sat and had a deep think about just how lucky I was to be able to share this experience with my mates. No matter how many stupid jokes we cracked together, how many thousands of kilometers we traveled together, or how many hours that we spent poring over timetables just to get this trip to work, it was all leading up to this moment, and I couldn't be more excited.
Alright, good night everyone. See you in the morning.
And oh boy, is it about to get more exciting. This trip was just getting started, but looking back, it was really just teaching me a lesson. Sure, I could have done this entire trip on my own. It could have also been fun, but where would the laughs and camaraderie and witty banter have gone? Sometimes, even the most mundane things, like sitting on a train for hours on end, can be enjoyable, just with your friends along.